This newfound heat, will it cause Nagi to score the game-winning goal, or will it hold him back in the long run? Blue Lock Chapter 297 just released. Let's talk about it! The chapter begins right where the last one left off, with the narrator saying, amidst adversity, Reo's still aiming for the world together. To Nagi, this light is, with him being cut off, with Nagi saying, Reo, I lost my fire, but you still gave me a new dream. With Reo saying, now we get 2 points, genius. We are the protagonists. With Nagi then saying, just before you seemed to be scared of losing, when I wasn't there, you were useless. But now, useless. Yeah, that's funny coming from you, Nagi. You became super cool, even though you're a bit scared on the inside. Okay, boss. With Reo saying, let's go, genius. Followed by Nagi saying, I get it, Reo. To get you fired up. For that, I can get fired up myself. No, this is just funny. It's funny because we know how this plays out. It's the same thing every time. This should come as no surprise to anyone how this is going to turn out. We then cut back to Isagi's side with him trying to reminisce on everything he just felt. With him saying there might be a formula for this ecstatic experience. In my case, if there was someone I want to beat and a goal I want to achieve, I would bring out the logic to do so and become a machine to execute it perfectly. When according to the calculations, I get thrilled in that moment. But wait, I leveled up many times like that, so I understand with every win, every result, my experience and abilities go up. I can get better at soccer. Replicability of those techniques gets higher, but I can't reproduce this fire. Back then and there, those were the feelings only I could hold on in that moment. Technique and logic are nothing but means to carry out the plan. Everything begins with the fire inside me. Where then we get to see this awesome panel of all the different puzzle pieces of everything that's happened within Blue Lock as he's finally understanding, as if he hasn't been understanding it from the beginning. You can see bro's face. He's tweaking out even more than he was. We then cut to the next page with Ego saying, now we'll present the subsequent auction bids, with none other than Shido being in 3rd place with 160 million and Bado being in 4th with 150 million. Bado fans are losing their minds over this right now. Shido has surpassed Bado, with Isagi then saying, dreams and goals, rivals I want to beat. Those who grasped this fire and acted on it will survive, and those who misjudged it will fall. This is the feel. As we cut back to the Manshine versus FC Barcha game with Nagi passing to Reo, with Isagi saying, this is Blue Lock. Then hear Nagi say, everything ends if they score one more. I have to score a goal. Goal, goal, goal. Where Reo wants to pass. Reo with the ball looking for Nagi to pass to. As we see Reo pass to Nagi and Nagi trap it with his right leg against 2 defenders. Nagi saying, I want to become the me that Reo desires. With Nagi in the next page looking at the ball to pass to Reo. With him saying, Reo, should I shoot? I got out. No, it's too far. What should I do if Reo was here? Nagi being the bum that he is, having to rely on Reo and not himself. We see Lavino come in to try to steal the ball from Nagi. Him saying football ain't a pass connecting sport. With Reo tweaking out saying, wait, what? And Nagi saying, oh no, if he gets it. But just then in the very next page, Chris Prince gets in front of Lavino and gets the ball himself. With him saying, to the future, we're not done yet, Manshine City. Lavino then saying, damn you, show off. And to everyone or no one's surprise, in the very next page, we see Chris Prince ignore Nagi altogether. He manages to get by Lavino by spinning around him. With Chris Prince saying, okay, striker, and Nagi saying, what? He ignored me. With Chris saying, I won't grant the future to an egoist who won't pursue ideals. Him speaking directly to Nagi. And in the very next page, we see Chris Prince pass to none other than Reo Mikage. With him saying, surpass the reality, Blue Lockers. And Reo is as surprised as everyone else that he's getting the ball passed to him by Chris Prince. And in the very next page, we see Chris Prince say, you score it, Reo Mikage. I want to see your future. With Reo then getting fired up and using the exact same move that Otoya used on Chris Prince against him. With Otoya saying, whoa, that's my move from before. And in a beautiful double page with Reo Mikage, he shoots, with him saying an improv copy. Nagi then saying, Reo, you can already? The very next page ending up being a goal for Reo Mikage, where then Reo then ties the game, with Nagi saying, really live on your own, continuing what he was saying from the last page. With Chris saying, that's it, yes. With Lavino saying, ha, we're out of time. With the star change finally coming to an end. We then see Nagi approach Reo in the very next page. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah. That looks about right. We then hear Reo say, Nagi, I'm sorry, I shot on my own, with Nagi saying, it's fine, you got fired up. That's the answer. With Reo confused, saying, what? Followed by Nagi saying, I was always spoiled by you. I believed like a child that you'd always be by my side. And in the very last page of chapter 297, we hear from Nagi say, I'm sorry, Reo. I was a pain. From now on, I'll get fired up and fascinated on my own. I have to change on my own. This spirit will pave the new world for Nagi. Nagi is fired up. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and call bullshit on this because this happens time and time again with these two and nothing ever comes from it. And if anything does, it gets stopped by someone. This chapter, just like all the other ones, goes to show you that they don't work well together. And it's honestly about time. Hopefully, really hopefully, Nagi is able to actually execute and understand his own ego by himself, without the help of anyone else. Because Lord knows he needs to do this, especially if you're this far in the NEL and you haven't been able to figure that out. That's crazy. Makes me wonder how you were able to get this far to begin with. Oh wait, that's right. You were relying on damn near everyone else to get you this far. Reo is basically the equivalent of that one person in a group project that doesn't do anything and somehow manages to pass because everyone else did the work. He carried his weight with a name and a few sentences and called it a day. That's basically the equivalent of Nagi throughout Blue Lock. Overall, a decent chapter. The biggest thing though is Shido being in number 3 and Bato being in number 4. No one was expecting that whatsoever, but hey, it's a thing. And Reo scoring the second goal. But let's be real, the third goal is definitely going to go to Nagi. Based off of narrative, that's 100% going to be the case. This is where he finally understands his ego. Lord, let's hope so.